Two things really occurred to me last night when I went to see the new Superman. One before the movie and one after. The before is the observation that I made to my friend that there hasn't been a decent live-action Superman movie since Superman 2, and that's been almost 45 years. The first movie was nearly perfect, the second movie was wonderful, and then, no, you are not even going to answer. The thought that occurred to me after the movie was that, yes, it was very good, but I thought there was an act missing. I mean, not to give anything away, but this is where the movie starts. Director James Gunn has decided to leave the destruction of Krypton and the introductions off the table, and my immediate reaction was that I somehow felt like I was dropped into the second episode of a Netflix series without having seen the opening act. The movie begins in the middle, and it felt a little odd. But then this morning, I kind of had an epiphany that turned me around a little bit. This is really the movie that I wanted from Superman 3. It continues really from where Superman 2 left off. The relationship between Lois and Superman is strained. The initial lovey-dovey dating period is over. There's a beautifully written scene where she essentially turns on the journalist's headlights and really blinds his reasoning. I liked a lot about this movie. I love that there's an early draft of the Justice League hanging around. And I love that the movie modernizes things by having Superman canceled on social media. For me, this is the best continuation of the Christopher Reeve series that I might have hoped for. I mean, it's not perfect, but seeing it in that light, I think I appreciate it a little more. I like David Cornswet. He's got a gawky charm that reminds me a little of Brendan Fraser. And I love Rachel Brosnahan from The Marvelous Mrs. Maisel. She's got that independent woman hot streak that I loved so much in Margot Kidder. And I appreciate James Gunn, who apparently has a lot of affection for these characters. I have a feeling that he's just as wonderstruck by the original as a kid as I was. There's a lot of love coming off the screen, and I enjoyed the movie for that. But the movie's about half and half for me, and the negatives are about equal measure. The movie has a very bad tone problem. One minute there's a joke about a slow-moving garage door, and the next minute Lex Luthor is murdering a man in cold blood. And that kind of breakneck shifts happens way too often in this movie, and it was jarring. Plus, I don't think the movie has a very strong narrative structure. There are a lot of scenes that feel a little episodic. There were times when it feels like one of the lesser Marvel entries. And I'm sorry, I did not like this Lex Luthor. He's too serious, too mean, and I never got the feeling that he was having fun. So my heart is with this new Superman adventure, even though it has flaws. It is by no means perfect, but you know, after waiting nearly half a century for someone to get it right, I'll take this over Richard Pryor and whatever's happening here. I give it a B+. I'm Jerry Dean Roberts, and I'll see you next time.
I am Superman.